Hello and welcome to traders and investors. I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. And today is August 8 and we're starting from euro-dollar pair with Petar Yukimovic. Euro-dollar pair has been trading sideways at the price of 1.1000. And we found the critical pivot at 1.1010 is under test. Key supply trend line is under test, and the price action around key pivot will be critical for the further directional move. In case of a breakout to the upside of the resistance at 1.1010, Petar sees potential for the rally towards 1.1040. and 1.1145. In case of the rejection of the supply trend line, Petar sees further drop towards 1.0940 and 1.0920. Short-term trend is downside. And there is a fresh bear cross on the stochastic oscillator. The next stage of our review is the next major. GBPUSD, Jakub Nowak presents. Long positions buy pound where the quote reached 1.2786. and take profit at the price of 1.2855. Growth may occur after a breakout of the resistance level of 1.2790. However, when buying, make sure that the MACD line is above zero or is starting to rise from it. Pound can also be bought after two consecutive price tests of 1.2751, but the MACD line should be in the oversold area this time, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.2786 and 1.2855. For short positions, sell pound where the quote reached 1.2751. and take profit at the price of 1.2694. Pressure will increase in the case of unsuccessful attempts to rise above the local high. However, when selling, make sure that the MACD line is below zero or is starting to drop down from it. Pound can also be sold after two consecutive price tests of 1.2786. But the MACD line should be in the overbought area, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.2751 and 1.2694. Gold, sweet gold. We've got a trading plan for this commodity asset presented by Petar Yukimovic. Gold has been trading sideways at the price of 1934. And we found rejection of the resistance at 1943 in the background, which is a good sign for the further downside movement. Due to the series of the lower lows and lower highs and rejection of the resistance at 1943, Petar sees potential for the further drop towards lower references. Downside objective is set at the price of 1915. Stochastic oscillator is showing fresh bear cross. which is another good sign for the further lower prices. Intraday resistance is set at the price of 19.43. What about crude oil commodity asset? Arif Makmur describes. If we look at the daily chart of the crude oil commodity asset, it can be seen that the price movement is moving above the 20 WMA. And the CCI indicator has broken above its three main levels: -100, 0, and 100. So based on these facts, there's a chance for CL to continue strengthening up to 83.52 and 85.15. It's quite big, except if on the way on that level area, a correction suddenly occurs to fall below the 73.81 level, then the strengthening will be hampered for the next few days. And finally, here's Laurie Bailey with AUD-USD pair focused. Let's have a look. The Australian dollar is consolidating around the level of 0.6560. Yesterday, the Australian dollar closed the day with a symbolic gain, which confirmed its position above the target level of 65.60. This morning, the price dipped below this level, but since the session has just started, the signal may turn out to be false to a greater extent than yesterday's price consolidation. Returning above 0.6560 will push the price higher, with the nearest target being the MACD line, around 0.6636. If the price breaks below the nearest support level of 0.6516, the pair may resume its downtrend towards 0.6388. On the 4-hour chart, the price has been consolidating above the support level of 0.6560. And the signal line of the oscillator is also consolidating above the zero line. Therefore, the current move below 0.6560 increases the chances of the movement being false. That's all for today. See you online soon. Good luck.